Look how dull this looks originally. You originally played it like this.
9,
But
8,
the way...
7,
Actually, you know what?
6, 5, 4,
Come on. Yes. Suck it.
2,
What happened there?
1.
Did you see the glitch? That was some wax. Someone clip it. I don't know what happened there.
Since Species.
G'day invaders! I like how my arms get chopped off and look how crappy the frame rate is. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Sid Spacies. G'day invaders! My sound effects are not working. I don't know why. We're going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. God, I love the names on these games. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, a little early that time. Why is it so hard to get the timing on that right? I'll get it right one day. G'day invaders, welcome to Sin Spacies. We are going to be playing...
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone say a big hello to the Dank Master himself, Cameron Huns.
Cameron Huns has just chimed in and typed the word Nintendo. Okay. G'day. Yeah, we're going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country on the Nintendo Switch. How you doing? I don't know if I've got any housekeeping. I've really gone into this stream today super unprepared. I've got it set up now to the point where I don't have to stress about getting things set up and worrying about things not working, which is really cool. There was a bush turkey in our yard today. What do they taste like? Did you eat it? No, that's cool. I shouldn't say stuff like that. I love nature and I have never... Okay, I did have a kangaroo pizza once and an emu pizza, and I think that's it. That's the only thing I've ever eaten, and I felt bad. He came back a few times. Oh, okay. You've got a cat. Your cat should be fired. Your cat's supposed to be keeping stuff like that out of your yard. Does your cat even go in the backyard? I've never seen your cat outside. I think he lives in our reserve. Are you talking about the bush? No, our cat are all indoor cats. Don't you ever let him out in the backyard though, ever? Oh, by the way, I do have something that I gotta add to Spacey's bot. I don't think it's in there. If you are watching and you're not thank you, Cameron. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can actually subscribe using your Amazon Prime account for free. And that's something that Uncle Chump did during the last stream, and he didn't realize that was a thing. So yeah, I'll add that into the order. You know how you can see this the Spacey's bot. Hang on. The audio is far too quiet. I think it's the Spacey's track is too loud. Hang on. Okay, is that a little better? I don't want it to go too loud. Okay, I think that's a little better. Okay. Thank you, Cameron. I think that's the first time in ages you've actually typed something in that wasn't complete nonsense. I'm smart. All right. Yeah, if you've got an Amazon account, Amazon, is it Prime? I don't know. Yeah, Amazon Prime. You can actually subscribe for free without paying a cent. So remember that that's an option. A lot of people are paying. Yeah. See? You didn't know. Don't ask me how it's done. It's been a while. It should, if you tie your Twitter account, sorry, your Twitch account to your, like, you actually go into the settings and you type in your Amazon account details. It should then offer you, when you go to pay for a subscription, it'll ask you, do you want to pay for that in real money or use your Prime account? So look into that. If you don't know how to do it, there are plenty of websites out there that can teach you, plenty of YouTube videos you can see that will teach you how to do that. But yeah, that's one way of supporting creators. Let's get into the game. If there's any other... Oh yeah, and that gets you a free entry into the Book of Good Eggs for the monthly draw. What is going on there? Look at that. I think the lighting's a little bit too dark in here. Hang on, I might get that addressed. It's a little brighter and I can handle that. That's good. I've got the backlight turned off because there's no point for that. I'd like to go into the book because Emerald Rangers wins too much stuff. He's only won twice. Calm your tits. He's won it twice. Are you getting Kirby and the Forgotten Lands? No. It doesn't appeal to me. It looks great. I've never been a fan of Kirby. It doesn't appeal to me. And yet I've got a two Kirby plush dolls. Anyway, I better get into the game. Now, the reason why I decided to play this was because I wanted to mix things up on the channel. There we go. Look at that. Kirby games are the best, Mr. Nintendo Fest streamer. Oh, we're going to do an update? Really? Oh, system update. When did that happen? I haven't fired up my Switch in a while, but here we go. This is music. I don't have any music. I need to get music. Do I have some music? I had music when the laptop was running, and I think I've lost all that music now. Short music. Oh, I only have this sort of stuff. Play our music. I haven't got you. I need to get a folder set up for you on the Stream Deck. I will get that done one day. Oh, is that the update? That's quick. Is it done already? This is so cheesy. This is like something from The Love Boat or something. And that's the end of that. All right, into the game. That was really well timed. Okay. Now, I know very little about this game, and I haven't really been paying attention to the plots and all the rest of it. I just think that a lot of people never got to play this, and it's such a shame because they did put a lot of effort into the voice acting, and I just think a lot of people just failed to notice or see this. I have absolutely no freaking idea. Thank you for contributing to the Play Ballon Wonderworld Challenge. Basically, the challenge is set to 1,000,000 points. It's an unrealistic target, I will admit, but it will give me an idea of how much you guys contribute. It will give me an idea of what I should probably look at setting the challenge level to. So it's a bit of an experiment, I think you could say. We're not gonna... No, I'm not going to sing it. Not going to sing it. What are we meant to do? Where are we going? What's the quest? All right, quest log. So these are... I just want the story quest. I don't care about the side quests today. Oh, is that it? X. Maybe they don't have a side quest at the moment. I mean, they don't have a story quest. It looks like it's all side quests at the moment. That's weird. Make preparations for fighting Malice and put the people's minds at ease until the community reaches level 4. Ah, shit. Which community? Which... Where is that I gotta go? I've gone quiet because I'm stumped. This is what happens when you don't play the game often enough. You get copyright striked by Clive Palmer. Not quite, but yeah. This is where this game fails, or these games fail. And that is that there's no easy way to work out what you're up to in the game. You are meant to pay attention, but what happens if you're a busy person like me? Hang on a sec. I really should have paid more attention, shouldn't I? I got a feeling yeah, the Royal Capital sounds like... Let's just go here and see if I can get some flashbacks as to what I'm meant to do. What are you congratulating me for? That's a sound effect that makes no sense.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Yeah, even she's saying it. Remind me why we're here again? The only downside about this game compared to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is you don't get to stare at Pyra's ass half the game. I'm just calling it as it is. I think this guy needs ingredients and I don't have machine parts yet, so he's a no. And I need to get this town to level, what'd they say? 4, yeah. So what's the town level at now? Community. Shit, it's at level 2. What have I got to do? He's got a quest. I should be going looking for him. Remove rubble. I don't have the ability to do that yet. From memory.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus. Oh, hard
Laser focus. We can't do it. What was that about? Alright. Okay, so this is not normally a game I would stream. This is a chill back and just play by myself game. I wanted to share it with you because I just love how detailed this game is and how awesome it is. But I've got up to a point in the game where I'm stuck. So that's not a good... I think I've already... Okay, if they got a smiley face above their head, it means that I've already done the task for them. And that would be Emerald Rangers joining the chat. How
Welcome
you doing?
to the stream, Emerald Rangers.
That's not... No. Why is it doing that sound effect for you? I went to all that trouble the other night to set your sound effect. Bad, Spaceys Bot, bad. Hang on. Wait, you saw me set it up. This is the test.
Welcome to the stream, Emerald Rangers.
I picked the wrong sound effect. You know why? It's playing Emerald Rangers and not Retro Kaiser. Because, you know, you're a complicated tomato, you are. Give me a second, I will fix this. Twitch announcements, no. Name samples. It's just gonna have to read out Retro Kaiser instead of Emerald Rangers for now. Life's complicated. Alright, now, here's your proper welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, say good day to the sauciest sauce bottle in town, Retro Kaiser.
Sauciest sauce bottle in town. How to fix a problem? Don't use bots. Cameron.
Shut up!
You leave the bot alone. I put a lot of effort and time into that bot. It's going to get better. And the bot's good because it reminds people to do things that I forget to tell people. That's okay. None of the other staff bloody use this anyway. Okay. I'm doing well. Just drinking some scotch and vanilla Coke. Man, I would love bourbon and Coke right about now. I haven't had a bourbon and Coke in ages. I've actually forgotten the buttons. I think... Yeah, that's right. You push in with the left trigger, left thumbstick to get this map. I'd hate to see Cameron drunk as a skunk. I want to get Cameron drunk. I want him to be as pissed as a fart. You know how some channels they say, oh, we don't condone alcoholic and alcoholism? I endorse it. Oh, did I finish that mission? Oh, right. What mission was that, though? Hang on. Quest log. It didn't mark... It's hasn't marked it as complete, but it was... Passing the torch... A rare sense of justice. See, what happens is you get onto these, alcohol is bad. No. Alcohol's awesome. You can't be just straight the whole time. You need to let off some steam, Bennett. You need to blow off some steam somehow. Did I just lose another Patreon? God damn it. I let off some steam by playing drums. You'll need to play more drums. Actually, if you got drunk, you wouldn't have to play drums as much. Or... Actually, if you got drunk, you'd play the drums better. What is in here? These are blades in the making. That's right. Kind of creepy. We got Mr. Azador here. This is the future guy this is a prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and this is the dude you end up riding on in the end. And here he is just chilling out. Pretty boring existence. Not much to do or see here. Move along.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Why would you do that sound effect just then? It has no relevance to what's happening. I don't understand. You just see a button and you got to press it. I do need to add some features to the... Oh, I think I did put a new question of the day in there. I'm not sure. Well, that was a waste of time. The question of the day is in... Yeah, because you're activating the bot. The bot's getting sick of you. The bot's had enough of your shit.
Don't have to tell me twice. Witness my irresistible force.
So you see this guy that I'm operating there, when you do that, this Jin dude, he becomes a real douchebag in the follow-up, in the full game. But he wasn't always a douchebag. He became a gradual douchebag. Coming up later, on the 5th of February, I think it is, Saturday, Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 5 p.m. We'll be hosting episode number 30 of the Synth Spacey Show. Guess what? Don't you know? It's the Synth Spacey Show. So that will be featured on Nintendo Fest. And if last year's Nintendo Fest stream was anything to go by, it was my biggest stream
Ladies and
last
gentlemen,
year.
Mathino is in the chat. Welcome to Synth Spaces.
Thank you for the host.
Time crept up on us.
Don't grip up in it, it seems. Oh yeah, this game's got a lot of Scottish voice actors, which is kind of unusual. I wonder how they sound in the Japanese version. I've never bothered to listen. Do they try to do a Scottish accent with Japanese? That'll be weird. So instead of hi, they go hi. Hi. Can this dude actually give me anything that's worthwhile? Yes, he can. Oh, there we go. Question of the day. Is retro gaming... are retro games now too expensive to collect? That is the question. Yes. End of discussion. Alright, I'll add to that. When was the last time you bought something you could call a retro game? And how much did you pay for it? If you don't mind me asking. Being very sticky beaky here today.
Don't have to tell me twice. Witness my irresistible.
Yeah, shush. Yeah, so I can't do these side quests for the folks because half of them I don't have enough levels. The levels aren't up enough. This is a sneaky little side passage. I think the last expensive retro game I got was Sonic CD on the Sega CD for $120. Does Xbox 360 count as retro? If so, $5. Yeah, it is retro collecting, but it's the cheap retro collecting. So it's not really what I'm aiming at. The retro collecting I'm talking about is Xbox One maybe, and back. So PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, Master System, NES, that kind of stuff. I got an original Xbox for $175 in the box, but it was actually a good deal. Yeah, and you gave me your old one and I still haven't moved it from the steps. Pokemon games being for sale these days at over $100 can go F themselves. Are you talking about new Pokemon or old? Because that's the price of new ones, or old ones. Maybe some people like Pokemon. I don't know. It's not my thing. I'm tempted to get the new one. Is there anything on the rooftop? No. I might need to use a guide because I think that's what happened. I got up to this section in the game and said, fudge it. I can't beat this area. I can't make any progress, and then I got jack of it. Alright, let's see what other missions there are to do. It's okay, I have most of the old Pokemon games anyway. You see, that's the thing, I don't. So, let's just say I woke up one day and I went, you know what, I want to beat all the old Pokemon games. I got to spend $10,000, I got to get a mortgage. Alright, well, this town can blow it. I can't do these. Yeah, I can't do these. And as a result, I can't progress the community level. Emulate. Well, that's what I'm going to end up doing, isn't it? Madino says, like a smarty, Xbox One came after Xbox 360. I meant the first Xbox. Stupid naming convention.
This is becoming addictive.
I emulate the expensive games of any series I don't agree with if I don't agree with the price. That's fair.
Aren't we
I'm
interested?
something of an expert.
I'm going to be so caught up in arcade games soon that I don't really care.
Aren't we intrepid?
Aren't we intrepid?
This is becoming addictive.
Not really. You got to be careful because there is no... That's a pit there.
This is becoming addictive.
Alright, is there any missions or anything we can do? See, these baboons have learnt not to approach me now. So I should be able to grab that.
The suspense.
Ah, what? I don't have enough level for it. Damn. Saberwolf GBA, for example, still sells for $100, but can easily emulate it. But I can easily emulate it. Same for the Pokemon GBA. You see, it's got to the point now, though, where it's no longer a matter of are you going to get the same experience emulating it or playing the actual cartridge. It's you buy the games just for purely for collecting. That's it. Having the cartridge, having the artwork. That's the only thing you get out of collecting games now. And I've got to the point where, you know what? I kind of feel like I'm happy with my collection at the moment.
This is becoming
I know
addictive.
the drill.
What did we piss off? Oh, god damn it. This is the first battle of the stream. I only use emulation as a last resort, as do I. I want to grab that green thing. There we go. Are we making a dent on this thing? Yeah, we are. Can someone grab the bloody power up, please? Thank you. Cool, let's grab that.
With you there.
So I'm looking forward to getting this arcade machine because I want to be able to emulate some Mega Drive, Master System games, Super Nintendo. I just think it would be cool to be able to play it in one central area and play them like an arcade game. Using joystick to play these games will be kind of cool. Yay, we did it! Something's moving over there. I don't know what. Something's... We've got some bugs and shit in this house. It's getting kind of weird.
The suspense is
Ah, thank you. Shoot! I must admit, I'm going into this with no real game plan as to... Because I've kind of got to a point in the game where I'm stuck and I'm trying to work out now where I've got to go next. Or the best way. I haven't been playing with guides. And I think that's my undoing. There is a section up here that is a little bit unexplored. I might go up there and have a check that out. It's much smaller than Xenoblade Chronicles 5 on its own, but it's still an interesting little side note to the original game. This is a it's not just DLC. This is a game in its own right.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Damn. See what I mean? None of their levels are high enough.
This is becoming addictive.
Which reminds me, I should be checking to see if I can update any of these characters. So this is Laura. She's the main character. I feel like that artwork doesn't really represent her properly. They've made her look too anime, too kiddish, and it kind of sucks. None of them can be upgraded, can they? There's so many different things you can upgrade. Well, this one I can upgrade luck. I'm already learning. So he's like a prince or something. And this dude's like a potential king. The voice acting's really good. Which is probably my favorite thing about this game. Then you got Mithra. Pyrus isn't in this game. Pyra. She's not in this game that I've seen so far. This is just before they become Pyra and Mithra combined. Spoiler alert, they do get joined. You probably should have known that by now anyway. Can't upgrade any of these guys. No, can't upgrade any. And you can only upgrade by deal a certain amount of damage, use twin serpents. You got to meet certain conditions in order to be able to upgrade. That sucks. Oh, knowledge related to fish. I think we've just about... So this is the most time-consuming part of the game, is just checking to see who can be upgraded, etc. But none of them can be upgraded, so we just got to go around and leveling up. Grinding, as they call it. There's a rest point campfire up here somewhere, I think. Give me a second. Something's definitely in the room. Hang on. I think it was just my cords slipping against the brickwork. That's annoying. Ay, ay, ay. I'm always on edge in this room, in this house, because I saw a funnel web spider in the garage the other day, and that thing was huge. And I don't want to see another funnel web spider in this house. Your house is haunted. No, it's not haunted. It's called bugs. Ah, don't call me that. Though I do feel like I understand Adam a bit better now. Well, Malos has given us some time. Our first priority should be to make sure that the people of Torna are safe. Yeah, and in doing that, perhaps we grow a little bit stronger too. I can't do Scottish accents. Then let's see what's going on in the capital and with the resistance. Thanks for sticking around. I'm sure we'll end up getting into a lot more scraps before this is over. So we've got to go to the capital, but I can't do anything in the capital until we raise the, whatchamacallit, the community level.
Now, let me see.
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done.
Stitch.
I've already done all their oh no, here's one I can do.
I'm kind of excited. It tastes better than it looks.
Probably.
Let's polish up the structure.
Yeah, there's a new one.
Success.
I woke Emerald Rangers up yesterday. How?
A scent that comes from the heart. I think I've done reasonably well.
Allow me to demonstrate my skill.
What is that sound? It's doing my head in. Don't tell me it's the PlayStation controller. Oh, we can level up a character. Cool.
All credit to my siblings in arms.
Alright, well at least we got one character leveled up. I sent him a Twitter message at 1:30. Okay, cool. That's a cool story, Cameron. A seeker is an item that which Hugo can craft. With it, you'll be able to investigate the old machines strewn across the level. Ah, okay. Is that because he's now... Maybe if I go back now to the village, because he's leveled up enough to be able to interact with those machines that are scattered around the place. How come I never noticed that treasure chest? Treasure trove.
The suspense is
'Cause I can't open it.
structure to this lie.
Ah!
Slow and steady.
That's so annoying. So far we have I think we've got 6 or 7 questions so far for the Sin Spacey Show episode number 30. However, it's going to be 3 times as long as the average episode, which means I need questions. Now, you've already sent in your question. Thank you for pointing that out, Cameron. I'm well aware. But this is for anyone that might be watching the recording later. Because people do watch my VODs. If you don't want to show your face while recording the video, you can show your hands. You can't show your ass. Don't do that. But you can show your hands. Or you can just, I don't know, do what Emerald Rangers did and film your cat and say the cat asked it. Hey, we found something.
The suspense is
There's a
killing me.
clear structure to this lock.
Damn it.
Slow and steady.
It's all right. You can't rush these things.
You get 4 damage in this game, which kind of sucks. But I guess that is kind of realistic anyway. Yeah, see now you can... Oh, okay. That's all you do is... The old machines, you couldn't do anything to them before, and now it just releases more junk. That's fantastic. That's kind of disappointing.
With all my might.
Laser focus.
You guys are useless. You can't get into anything.
Aren't we intrepid?
What does intrepid mean? Curious? Is that what it means? I'm not familiar with this word.
This is becoming addictive. Nature makes a fine ally.
So there's a rumor going around that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 should be coming out this year sometime. But anyone could just say that. That's just such a bad rumor.
You did good back there, Bridget. Obviously not as good as me. But...
Nintendo have not given out a single clue that
I couldn't hear you.
that a new game's in the making.
Shall I repeat it for you, Bridget? I have no trouble hearing.
Goodness no, Your Majesty.
Or have they? Actually, I think they did.
This is becoming addictive. The suspense is killing me.
Man, the treasure's really disappointing. And I think I've got to get onto that roof by going above. That's great. Huh? Dead end.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
What that chick's wearing is really saucy. So yeah, this is an area where the big weapon was used, and this is what's kind of the main pretense to the game, is that they got to stop this guy who's got this weapon that can just absolutely devastate landscapes.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
Ugh, there's a lot of log.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I didn't do it on a stream because, to be quite honest, most people weren't interested. But I found the storyline to be like just one of the best storylines I've seen in a game. The ending is such a twist. Don't want to ruin it, but it is an awesome ending. Shoot!
Aren't we intrepid?
Is it better than Xenoblade Chronicles 1 or X? Man, that's a tough question. I think X is the weakest of the lot, but it has its strong points. I really wish they would hurry up and release Xenoblade Chronicles X on Switch. Because that's a game that not enough people have played.
Aren't we intrepid?
This game's actually super hard to find now. I mean, sure, you can download it, but getting a physical copy is just... forget it. Shoot. Shoot. Ugh. You gotta go up here. Oh, no, there's another point here.
Aren't we intrepid?
Excuse me, Budgie.
Aren't we intrepid?
Excuse me, Budgie. Alright.
Aren't we
I
intrepid?
know the drill.
Yeah, I can imagine if someone's seeing this game for the first time, how confusing and weird it looks. Doesn't take you long to get into it, though. It's quite addictive.
This is becoming addictive.
As she said. This is becoming addictive. They really do bang on the Scottish accent even harder in this game.
This is becoming addictive.
It's really annoying having to get community levels up, and the community levels are hard to get up. Okay. Damn, no one can be leveled up. Yay, yay, yay. Slow-paced game. And it's not normally meant to be like that, but it's just hard to get the levels up at the moment. And that campfire sound's making me sleepy. Alright, here we go. Shoot, shoot. This music reminds me of something else on PlayStation. I'm getting other vibes from... Like, I feel like the person that's done the music for this has done other RPGs in the past. That sounds vaguely familiar.
This is becoming addictive.
For a Switch game, like one of the first Switch games, this looks okay. I feel like it's more ambitious than most Switch games now.
Aren't we intrepid?
I've actually been to Scotland only once. I only spent 2 days there. I want to go back.
Aren't we intrepid?
We went to Edinburgh Castle, and then we went to Glasgow, and that's it. We slept one night in Edinburgh, and then went straight out the next morning to the Edinburgh Castle, did all the touristy stuff. Everyone was complaining that it was super hot. It was only 25 degrees, but they were carrying on like it was a heat wave. That was funny. But I just, yeah, didn't get enough time to do much in there.
Nature makes a fine ally.
And when we went to Glasgow, we stopped in at a pub and we walked in and they were playing AC/DC. So I thought that was pretty cool. Going to a pub in Scotland and they're playing Akadaka. All right, let's have a look and see what we got to do. Going back to the castle. I feel like there's got to be some missions that I can do by now.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Recently, see green barrels over the place. I really want to bash them open and see what's inside, but sometimes barrels explode with big bang. So dream of becoming driver could erupt and could come to an abrupt end. That where driver like you come in with true power. Maybe there's someone out there who needs you to break grab barrels for them like Dolala. Are you Dolala? Oh, okay. I've already done your mission, so shut up. Is there any point to sleeping, or is it just like campfire? Short rest, 100. Yeah, why not? Can't level up. To level up, you need to fight. I really need to start focusing on roleplay games for the channel, I think.
I no longer feel weary.
I can sleep practically anywhere.
She was going to say I can sleep practically nude. I had no idea why I thought that.
Aren't we
I'm
entranced?
something of an expert.
Oh, what is that? Okay, we got one. Oh, I see what's going on here. You're trying to make yourself sound like you're the good guys. But a crime's a crime, and you can't just pretend it's not. Littering is not cool on any level. Alright, so I found another one of those dudes. I don't know which mission that's for though. Which quest? Is it this one, passing the torch? Rare sense of justice. No, it's not that one. Homegrown inventor. Help the helper. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I did get some parts. There we go. Need more parts. Okay, cool. Jack of all trades. Sorry to ask you of this, but I really need your help. I'll do whatever I can in return. But to keep it rough... What? Oh, but keep it to rough stuff like escorting and fighting. Delicate jobs aren't my forte. Okay, whatever. You're not much help to me, so we'll keep moving on. If I can get this guy's focus level up, or her focus level up, that'll be awesome. Thank you, but nah. Damn.
Don't have to tell me twice. Witness my irresistible force.
Despair not. Onward.
So yeah, really looking forward to this Super Nintendo, just Nintendo Fest. This is their third one. Basically, if you don't know what Nintendo Fest is, Super Nintendo Bros has a festival that he does once every year. This is his third one that he'll be doing. And he tag teams streamers from around the world. And I'm taking care of what will be his midnight shift at 5 p.m. my local time. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I had trouble. I was first thinking of doing the Synth Spaces show and then kicking everyone out and then playing a game. But I thought, nah, that sucks. I think I can stretch out the Synth Spaces show for the full 3 hours. So we'll see. And you know what? Top Loader will be there. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any trouble of just talking shit. So I think that should be enough to keep the chat occupied. I can't wait. I reckon it's going to be an awesome time. I've been trying to find out what hat I can wear for the event. Because I'm not going to wear just the normal Synth Spaces hat for that one. I got to try and find something Nintendo based. We are just going around in circles now. This is nuts. Wasn't there one of these machine things around here somewhere? Here.
This is becoming addictive.
There we go. We just got another part that he was after. There's no run button. They're running as fast as they can all the time. Hey, Gideon, got something for you. Ah. Oh, we did it. Excellent work. A fine hole you have there. I extend my gracious thanks. At long last, I can now put the finishing touches to my ultimate creation. I call it Gideon's Special Patented Perpetual Music Box. As the name suggests, with just one turn of the key, it will play music forever and ever with no interruption. Want to know how to stop it? Well, that's a good point. I have no good way yet. I think there's a problem for the future Gideon to wrestle with. Anyway, you've helped me collect the parts, so why don't I teach you how to make your own as thanks? Thank you. Yes, it's coming to me. Yes. Eureka! I've got a flash of inspiration for a brand new invention. My next masterpiece that will address any and all minor flaws with my last masterpiece may or may not have had. And for that, I'm going to need lots of parts that can withstand the dry climate around the capital. I tell that you can find these parts. Could you just give me the shit? Yeah, okay. So he's got another mission. Great. And we don't have enough crap to give him. But that sucks. Gormit. Where are my trousers? What? What's that in relation to? I feel like I don't get out enough for you guys. You guys come up with some weird crap.
Witness my irresistible
Wait, that was Gromit. Okay. Now I get ya. Nah, I'm not doing another lap. I'm going to go check out some other villages and stuff. Because this is starting to piss me off. Actually, if we go back to Gourmet... There wasn't really much on Gourmet to explore, was there? All right.
Quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we
I
head to
don't
next?
know. So this map is the same map from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, except some areas have slightly changed, aged. This is a younger map. I really don't know where I'm going. See, here on the old game, that part there doesn't get blocked off. It keeps going, but for some reason in this one, they've cut it short. Oh no, we've got a heat wave coming down here tomorrow. Ah, hang on a second.
Tomorrow in Oatley, there'll be scattered showers with a high of 23 and a low of 19.
Thank you, Google.
Not a problem.
The suspense is killing
Something's
me.
buried down here. Don't have to
24 degrees, she said. We haven't had a decent summer. Our summer's been cold. In fact, tonight we were complaining that it's cold. And yet currently here it's like 22 or something. It's just been humid. Ready for you down here next week. Yeah.
This is becoming
I know
addictive.
the drill.
Aren't we?
And what did you do today, Mr. Rangers? Mr. Kaisercade? You played games. What did you play? Yeah, we did it. We unlocked one. Finally, you useless twits. You did something useful. What did we get? A steel chip. Ah, can we upgrade anyone? Pouch setup, no. Accessories, no. Man, this is different to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Metal Slug 5, Super Mario Land, and Street Fighter 3. What is your opinion on Street Fighter 3? Oh, and Zoo Tycoon on the Xbox One was busy cleaning up kangaroo poo. That's beautiful. Yeah, exactly. There's no... Oh, man, this is different. I'm trying to unlearn Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and get my head around this version, which is different.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
I'm just enjoying lately reading people's reaction to Microsoft just engulfing all these companies.
This is becoming addictive.
And I had my dad try and tell me some nonsense today. He reckons that Sony are bigger than Microsoft, and I had to tell him, I'm afraid not. Microsoft are about 8 times bigger than Sony, which is nuts. You would think out of the two that Sony would be bigger, but you really do underestimate how disgustingly rich Bill Gates is as a result of the company that he's formed. Street Fighter 3 took some time to getting used to, but it's really good. It's a really good fighter. Jumping from Street Fighter 2 and seeing how detailed the animation is in 3 will throw you off big time. I just like the parrying system. You've come at just the right time. I could use your skills from an adventurer like you. I am, yeah. Now headed for the warship anchored at there. Okay. 10 years into the future. Welcome to Disneyland, brought to you by Apple, a subsidiary of Microsoft. I don't think that's going to happen anytime. Hang on a second.
As of June 2021, there are just 5 companies worldwide that have reached a valuation of $1 trillion. Apple, Microsoft, Saudi Aramco, Amazon, and Alphabet. But who could be next to join this exclusive club?
Since Space is Incorporated. Out of all those companies that have gone $1 trillion or more, Apple, Microsoft, Saudi Aramco, Amazon, and Alphabet, I don't know who Saudi Aramco are. Never heard of them. I wonder who will buy and save Atari. None of them. They won't save it. What have we got to do? Oh, we've got this new Thundercat. That's what they look like, Thundercats. He's got a new mission. I've got to find all these dudes with blue thingies above their head and get their missions. Side quests. Saudi Aramco is an oil company. Well, that's one that I'd like to see off that $1 trillion list. Because in the grand scheme of things, what are they doing to contribute to society? Moving people around, yes, I get it, but at the expense of the planet. Oh, we found another one of these machine pointies.
This is becoming addictive.
Cool. Look how pretty this game is.
This is becoming addictive.
Yeah, I was waiting for these little aggressive fucks to hit me. Oh, I think we're dead. I think we've bitten off more than we can chew. I'm pretty much going to die here. Alright. Note to oneself. Leave those aggressive little bastards alone next time. pretty much spot on. So the one thing about this game is that there's no ramifications for dying. You just go back to this last checkpoint and continue. Look at this aggro bastard. I was minding my own business and he just came along and started wailing on me. So this Laura chick's kind of mentioned in the sequel, but I just think that the storyline for her role is really weak. They could have made her more significant, and they just failed. So this is auto attack. I'm not having to do much to attack, which is really cool. Where did he go, the little blighter? So all I'm doing is looking out for, yep, potions. Is that a man-ear pig? Man-bear pig. Ah, shit, he's falling over the edge. Is he trying to make a run for it? He is too, little bastard. He made a run for it. What's still attacking me? Something's still attacking me. Oh no.
Managing there, Hugo. Not too tiring for you.
No, I'm quite alright. It will take more than this level of fighting to put me down.
Beg pardon, Lady Laura, but worrying about His Majesty's well-being is part of my responsibilities.
Aren't we intrepid?
But yeah, you're right. It was a man pig. Man bear pig.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Ah, man, this game is gonna. What my problem is that I haven't grinded enough with getting my levels up, and now I'm paying for it.
This is becoming addictive.
I think we just got to bash up more monsters.
Sorry, I'm afraid we can't go easy on you.
We have to stay cool.
Oh yeah, and don't forget that on the channel, our current goal for the donations is that I'm going to adopt a kid. I will adopt a boy who will become a permanent part of the channel. And it's not going to be creepy at all, no. Going back to the money, I don't know what I'd do with $1 trillion. I know what I'd do with $1 trillion. I'd be going around trying to see what I can do to, you know, cure some problems. But I'd want to get an arcade before I do that. Yeah, $1 trillion and all I'm worried about is an arcade machine. Man, could you imagine the arcade you could get? What do you mean, poor Cameron? What are you talking about? What happened to Cameron? Oh, by the way, I sussed out that it wasn't Cameron that donated the $1 last stream. Good one, Emerald Rangers. Try to fool me, trick me. I did see you spelt his name wrong.
Suspense is killing me.
So all this this stream is doing is groaning. All right, I want to get this turkey.
Happy to oblige.
I'll protect you.
That message attached to it was written in by him, though. Okay. It was a bit of a novel. Oh, chain attack's ready. How do we do that again? I've forgotten. Oh.
Follow my lead. Keep it going.
Elemental burst.
Obstinate thing.
Excellent.
I don't have a toilet flush sound effect.
Zero blade. Super elemental burst. Let's get another one in. Miller. Single. Super
Everyone's just having a shot here.
Hayes, deal with them. Great. How about another? Take it away, Prince. Excellent.
Don't forget me. Lead the rear guard to me, Bridget.
Excellent.
Oh, that was a decent chain attack. Oh shit. Grab that, thank you. There's something else joining the fight. Oh no, cool.
Can't you do something about the Aegis's reckless behavior?
How about we have Hugo bond with her? I'm sure she'd be better behaved then.
Ah, no. Anything but that.
I know what you're thinking, but she tries. In her own special way. Go easy on her.
Why is he always so defensive of the Aegis?
I think we've been spotted.
These guys are jerks. It's time to take them down. He's trying to make a run for it. So this game is fun, but yes, it is a major grind, this particular one. Now I know what to build. If I had a nice cool trillion, a replica life-sized Godzilla, you could make a few of them. Oh no, Laura's down for the count. The music style's totally different to the main game. He's running for it. No, you don't. He's getting absolutely pounced. Cool. Yeah, music's a little bit underwhelming in some parts in this one. Like during battles. It's just dun, 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 dun. Meanwhile, there's blood and guts all over the place, but dun, 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 dun.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine
Just remember that simply chatting here on Sin Spacies helps out too. Ask Sin Spacies how his day went. Bit too soft for the battle. Yeah, exactly. Although when you do get into the big battles, the music ramps up. Yes, you can have meaty carrot. Shit, I thought I was going to slide all the way down there for a second. Oh my, meaty carrot. Wonder how poor George Takai's going. He's getting on in years.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
I mean, Star Trek. There's not many of them left. William Shatner. Uhura. I can't remember her name, but she's still alive.
This is becoming
I know
addictive.
the drill.
And yeah, Star Trek was 60 years ago. It is really now a history lesson. When you watch those episodes, it is like a little sneak view back in time. People's attitudes were different back then. Society was different. Yet some of those, like, they really did try to make the women raunchy in those original series. But I was watching one old episode the other day, and some of the gear that they were getting the women wearing back then were really, like, daring. But now they're just, that's normal for women to wear that kind of gear. But back then it would have been, like, scandalous. I'll probably be alive to see Star Trek celebrate 100. Maybe I'll be 70. Yeah, I'm probably going to be carking it by then. I think I worked out a long time ago when I was a kid. Roughly when I'll cark it. It's not good plotting your own demise. Is that something? No, it's just a decoration. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's time to take out this huge bug.
Stay alert, everyone. We meant them no harm. Until now.
It's like a race between two slugs. If I can catch it, what the hell's going on? Why is it taking so long? When I was a kid, Star Trek was still kind of old. So now it's just like ancient. Because it was more of a late 60s, early 70s thing. I don't want to keel over until I see Nirvana, Alice in Chains, and and 9 Inch Nails has 100th anniversary editions. Sorry, mate, you're not going to make it. Oh, I could be wrong. But I'm not going to make that. I'll be 102, he says. Good luck with that. I need to get those. Ah, cool.
Don't look so glum, Adam. It affects everyone else's morale.
You're absolutely right.
What happened there? My generation is going to be weird when they finally reach old folks' homes. Well, that's what I was thinking when I was a kid. That I always said, can you imagine retirement homes? Because retirement homes when I was a kid were flat out fucking boring. Like old people listening to you know, Roger Miller Band and shit like that. Now, fast forward to when I get to be that age, the nursing homes are going to be having people with Metallica posters up on the wall, or worse yet, old people going, when I was young, I used to catch them all. Yeah, that's going to be, it's going to be weird.
Aren't we intrepid?
I think we can travel to one of these places and see if we've leveled up any. Because this is really tiring me. So the retirement homes are still, yeah, listening to Roger Miller and or whatever they call it. Is it Roger Miller Band? The In the Blue, no. Is it In the Blues? That shit. Nothing against King of the Road. Nothing against old people. Old people were young once. I still remember when I was a kid walking down to the corner shop to get to the milk bar, and on the advertising above the corner shop was the Marlboro Man. I dead set can remember that. And now you just can't see cigarette advertising anywhere. But back then, yep, fucking Marlboro Man. I always wondered what he was advertising. I didn't quite get the concept of why people smoked. I didn't get it when I was a kid. Oh, you can... Oh my god, I've been doing this wrong. My god, are you kidding me? I haven't been doing this right. Alright, let's go back to the start here. Alright, she's leveled up. Or how the big bosses had red tips on the end. What? I remember when... Oh, yeah. They weren't called fads. Yeah. They were called something else. And when they, yeah, when they banned them or whatever, I don't think they banned it. They just made a decision that it's probably no longer right to sell them. And I just remember being really confused at the time, thinking, why? Same reason. I don't think you can get red skins anymore, can you? They stopped selling them, didn't they? They just made them pocket-sized musk sticks, yeah. But they're not called red skins anymore, are they? Hey, we did it! Behold my life's work. I call it Gideon's special patented jammer megaphone. Thanks to my ingenious directionalizing technology, any voice you feed it, no matter how loud, will carry 10 peds. Right, just about as far as it can shout. That's pretty much the point. Okay. Here, I'll share the recipe with you. You can take my groundbreaking invention out into the world. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, but okay. It seems your contributions have allowed me to stay alive, Dad. This marks the beginning of a new era of inventions. Why, before you know it, I'll be a household name. People will bow and scrape before me, begging for one of my creations, and I owe it in part to you keen-eyed kittywinks. There's a freaking term that I don't want to use too often. Bravo. Well done indeed. Oh. Finally.
I am honored.
Thanks to you, I'm confident I'll be keep inventing for many years to come. Feel free to come to me with any machine-related problems in the future. Alright. Well, we're still at community level 2. So there's a frickin' problem. Where's this dude's problem? Where is he? Oh, actually, no. I need to focus on these guys. What's that? Weird. I thought that blue-haired woman had flaming tits on her hair, on her head for a second there. Now, she's dressed rather, yeah, scantily. It's a scandal. So I need... Alright, form a shopping ward, helping the helper. Thank you.
One less problem in the world.
Cool, some of the levels went up. I don't know what this guy can... To make the requested item, I'll need a rare core called Pure Stone, which can be only mined at night. Generally speaking, you might be able to find it around Hangnail Crossing. Normally it blends in so well with the stone that you can only make it out in the dark. I know it's a whopper of a job, but you should have seen the desperation in my friend's eye. I'm sorry, okay. Whopper. Yeah, I am hungry. Everyone wants shit done, but no one here seems to be wanting to do it themselves. It's really freaking frustrating. If you find him, could you tell me blah 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 blah? Okay. Sounds like a typical workplace to me. I know, right?
Witness my irresistible force.
No laser focus going on there. I heard a hullabaloo. Hullabaloo? Yeah. Did something happen at the plaza? I got lost in my work, and at some point the fuss finally died down. I haven't been able to talk to anyone but Waiting all day. Don't get me started about him. I was trying to tell him about the ship plans today, and he just made a face at me and walked off without a word. If you've got something to say, just say it, pal. That's what I think. The two of us don't mesh well at all. Whatever that's about.
Don't have to tell me twice. Witness my irresistible force.
It's not the end of the world.
It is. It's pissing me off. That's what it is. All these people here want me to help them out. Look at you, like bunch of greenhorns. Like you're like fish that swum out of the pond and think they've seen the world. I don't have time for you. Piss off. Wow, this guy's just in your face, isn't he? That's all he's got to say. What a wanker. Give me a second. I'll be back in a moment. Shouldn't be too long. If I can find my buttons. Okay, won't be long.
You can tell, like, she's probably sitting on it, like, or...
How do you throw?
Well, you can't really throw that penguin. You can just walk up to the very edge and drop it off. But yeah, look at that. She.
Oh.
I like how she.
Yeah, we did it.
Wow, congratulations!
Welcome to the Penguin Killers Club.
That felt good. Get a peek of that Ghost Rack, baby. Yeah. Oh, Ghost Rack. Baby, Ghost Rack. Okay, I get it.
Milfbusters. Actually, I should be clipping that. Who you gonna tell your story walking is what I'm trying to say.
Well, you're not gonna like the reason why I don't like playing cricket.
Because you can't, right?
No, because everyone throws the ball at me.
What? Are you the keeper? Is that for them? Get back to your position, man.
They call me Ivan Goal, the goalkeeper.
No pressure.
Oh! That would have been a goal too.
Nice stuff. God, if I backed it with enough dosh, I'd have my face up there. Damn. I wonder how much they pay to get this. Help. I'm trapped in a video game. This is super cool. Someone opted to put their picture of their cat in there. In the chat. So just give me 1 second while I deal with that. Everyone say bye-bye to the troll. And there he goes. No. What am I doing? I want... Come here, wombat. I have seen a person walk a wombat on a leash. That's a true story. Use a notepad. Use an adjective. Big wombat. Because, you know... Wow, look at that thing. Yes! Yes! We ride the wombat! I don't know why. Isn't that awesome? Alright, I'm done. I don't care about any of the...
Yeah, that's just a Kiwi. Oh, happened it again.
Yeah, get a spike up here.
Ooh, that's abrasive.
Ribbed.
Oh, whose pleasure's that for?
Alright, no, let's keep this PG. That's really dirty, that clip. That was my fault. Yeah, want to find out what the Synth Spaces question of the day is? Use the QOTD command to find out. I think we already had that go off anyway earlier. Alright, let's get to the game. Ribbed for her pleasure. So I think I'm basically just going around fishing to see if we've got enough to make it up another level. So what we got to do here is this community. We're currently at community level 2. We need to get that up to level 4 to be able to progress with the story, which is a real shit fight because I think I should just go on with some of the side quests and level up. I think that might make things a little easier. Look at me, what a bastard. Walking around on this nice Japanese garden, just ruining the place. Mind you, I've always been tempted to do that. How come they're blank? They're blank. They won't talk to me. See that? Wow. A woman of leisure. I had a suspicion it might be those. If you bring them to me, I'd like to have a word with them. They're always running around treating the city like their playground. They'll be playing hide and seek, no doubt. If you could do this, I'd be forever grateful. Boing. There's another kid that I got to find. There's how many of the? Okay, Woman of Leisure. Is that a side quest? Doesn't seem to be a side quest. Trail of Destruction. Clear out the rubble, but I can't clear out the rubble because I'm not powerful enough to do that. Where is this mission for this chick, or is it even? It's odd. Passing the torch. No. No. We did one of these missions, but now we've got to find more crap. The missions where you got to find something like out in the open and wild, they suck because there's no clue or indication as to where you're meant to go. I hate those missions. So, okay. Not only do you have quests, but you also have community missions. Oh my god. So this one, is it her? No. No! I think it was... Forest Trail Antics. So there's one of those doofuses we've got to find to complete that mission. God. Boing. So again, there's no real rhyme or reason. You just got to keep walking around until you find shit. I've been to a few places in Japan that this reminds me of all the lily pads in the walls. When I went to Goto Island, they had a place like that. I didn't really like Goto Island or Goto Island. I still don't even know how to pronounce it. It's kind of boring.
Aren't we?
Man, what she's wearing is very, very saucy indeed. Right, so there's no one hiding there. Shoot, shoot.
This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
Next Sunday, I'll be streaming. Will I be streaming? I've got old man syndrome now. It's gonna come up any second. Oh yeah, BioShock. Something different. Never played it before. Sitting on my shelf. And I figured it's about time I had an excuse to drag it out and play it. So there we are. He's a well-groomed guard. Real dignified old gents. Things must be really hotting up if these people need to join up. Well, that didn't do anything. Okay. Hang on. Basically, he's looking around to see if that little Nopon is hiding somewhere. Boss got angry at the plans we made, so we'd be careful to plan this kind of things. Otherwise, we might be accused of corrupting cahoots. Oh, speaking of boss, I looked at that boss can TV thing. If I wasn't so poor right now, I'd probably buy that because of just how weird that item is. Yeah. Oh.
This is becoming a nature makes a fine ally.
Cool. You'd think they'd be hidden in a place like that, but no. Oh. I hear that one of your invention helpery types has been granted the title of Knight. Congratulations are in order. Hip hip and all that. If one of you lot's been made a knight, then I'll certainly be designated a Tornin Master Inventor any day now. That's right, any day now. They're just missions we've done before. So I think what this game tried to do is take Xenoblade Chronicles and the community aspect of that game and just really push it to the hilt. And I don't know, I kind of feel like they overdid it.
Witness my irresistible force.
Alright, let's just go out and battle shit, shall we? I'll do one more lap and then go out and just do fighting. There's not much happening in this town, and it sucks because it's telling me I've got to do so much in this town, but there's very little to do in here at the moment. There was one particular zone in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the main game, and it just plain sucked. It was a real bitch. It was a headache. But I finally managed to get past it. But it was, yeah, just flat out not easy. Not because it required you to do lots of combat or anything. It just required you to do a lot of stuffing around with menus. Alright, I think it's time we just did some battles and raise our levels. Need to work out how to get back up those areas there. I don't think... Yeah, okay, that's one I can unlock that I didn't before. Cool.
Aren't we intrepid?
Done. Excuse me, fatty. See, this game really does suffer in some areas with the frame rate, and just it takes a dip in the resolution, and it highlights what's wrong with the Switch. The Switch is an underpowered console, and it should have been more powerful from the get-go. But I don't think Nintendo's complaining about its sales. What's that there? How do I get over there? Huh. Hang on. Skip. All right, let's go there. We'll work out that later. That's a problem with this game. If you're not focused, you can be all over the place like a distracted dog. So have you met a soldier by Macbeth by any chance? McNeff, sorry. He's gone AWOL. I swear he never struck me as the type to just leave. I thought he had more integrity than that. If you hear any news, let me know. No ships have left the harbour lately, so I imagine he's still being torn up. Maybe he's left for the capital. Maybe he's just lost his way. At least I hope so. Great, we've got another mission. So we're going to be picking up some more side quests. There's another one here as well.
This is becoming addictive.
So now we've got to the point where the storyline has been held up because we need to carry out all these side quests to level up, which is kind of annoying. Boobs. Emerald Rangers has contributed 6,000. Oh no, sorry, reading is hard. Evil Uncle Kaka has contributed 6,000 in total to play Ballin Wonderland, however you say it. How can I display that? Can't display it. Good one, Twitch. Let me see what the total is so far. Can someone show me what the total for the... Oh, there we go. We got 1% raised. Our goal was 1 million. And so far we've raised 19,680. Which gives me a fair indication for the next time I do one of these challenges, what a more realistic goal will be. But keep contributing because I want to see what you guys reach. Even if I don't play it. The food here is just so good. Even the food served at this camp looks and tastes great. I went to the storehouse to investigate what the ingredients and spices I used here and had another shock. The idiot in charge of the storehouse was filching snacks on the job. I apprehended him on the spot, but apparently he does it all the time now even laughed at me for it. Stealing from the army is considering a big crime in Moradane. I guess things are different here.
Good work, everyone. I'm all adventured out.
Let me know if you want to rest.
Oh, what could be happening over there? But I can't just go off, can I? What's wrong? You look troubled. Oh, Lord Adam. No, it's just that. No, sorry, nothing's wrong. You definitely sounded like something was wrong when you were just mumbling to yourself a minute ago. Just spill it, man. Nothing gets past you, Lord. I'm just worried about causing you extra hassle, Lord. Don't want to burden you unnecessarily, I mean. That isn't for you to worry about. Go on now, let's hear it. Oh my God, back and forth, get on with it. If you say so, well, here it is. Is my wife and the kids still back in Gormit, you see, but you hear all kinds of troubling news out of the motherland lately. So you can probably understand why I'm worried. At the same time, I'm the chief Gormiti overseer here, so it's not like I can just go back and check on them myself, but I've been there, you've been there, haven't you, Lord? How's the situation? You've asked a hard question, friend. Have looted a number of villages there, so it's true. Some were hit quite hard. Thank you. I give the architect my thanks. Oh, the architect turns out to be, yeah, bit of a twist. So it's funny now when I hear the architect being mentioned. Now I know who the architect actually is. Kind of awkward. We have to tell him the truth. Torogov was burned to cinders. That's impossible. Kelly and Nelly. Kelly and Nelly. I can't believe it. Kelly and Kelly, you said? Are they your child's names? Yes, Lord, but how did you... We've met Kelly and Kelly during our travels. They were unharmed and awaiting their father to come home and get them. Lord, I don't know. Would you? Of course. We'll bring your little ones back to you. Oh, thank you so much. He didn't ask about is it his wife, I'm guessing? The other one? There was only 2. He doesn't care about the wife, he's only caring about the kids. Bit awkward. Thicker than water.
I'm certain it'll be
No, I'm not going to set it up as an active task. We'll get to it eventually. What now? Oh. Yeah, just put them in the pile of the other quests I got to do. Look at all these to-do tasks. It's ridiculous. All right, what else have we got here? Probably due to level up. Oh yeah, we had crafting abilities added.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you
The perpetual, that's it, the perpetual music box. All it does is reduces the drain rate and the jamming that decreases enemy detection. That's it. Dr. Scottnick, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining in. A Xenoblade game I haven't played, but sir, I finished this game. Oh well, as you were. A lot of people haven't played this, and that's including even a lot of diehard Xenoblade fans. So that's why I put that title in there. Here's a question. Do you think more people have played this than Xenoblade Chronicles X? I don't know. I think maybe more people have played this than X. Just a hunch. All right, let's see what I can...
Now, let me see.
Nothing new? No.
I know it'll be worth the wait.
Nothing new. Definitely. I only played X for like an hour before I gave up on... What? No, man, don't give up on X. Okay, the only bad thing about X, there's 2 things, actually. The music in New LA. I hate it so much. I hate that music. The music in the rest of the game, okay, but just the main hub, which is the only city in the game. Yeah, I hate it. The second bad thing about the game is the ending is jank. To beat that last boss, I gave up on it. So one day I will fire it back up. Correct. When they get it on the Switch, I'll play it again. It's the second most played game on this channel. The game is just so big of an undertaking, and I don't think I could get through it all. Oh, no. It is, the storyline's awesome. And I do think it's worth your while, even if it is a few hundred hours. But you just enjoy playing it so much that you just don't, the time just goes away. You don't think about it so much. And the big thing about that game is unlocking all the, similar to the Breath of the Wild towers, they got those points, the mining points or the survey points in the game. Unlocking them on the map and unlocking the map because of that is addictive. So I do recommend it. Might give it another go. But I'm going to wait for it to come out on Switch before I play it again. Alright, let's... Is there anything else I can unlock while I'm here? This guy's got something new to say. Though it is a delicate topic, I hear the king has been long troubled by his failure to conceive a child to his wife. Of course, it is presented the immediate problem of succession to the throne, but I fear it may also have been your birth, Prince Adam, that damaged his relationship with his wife beyond repair. Zaz. Is this your first playthrough of this game? Yes, it is. I got distracted, didn't play it, now I want to come back and finish it. Life of royalty is a cruel one. To think I cannot even allow my own child the freedom he deserves. that was it. That's all he's got to say. Cool story, bro. Just want to check to make sure that there's nothing here that I've missed. The game is constantly getting you to caretake and nitpick around the place and check for missed items. So, yeah, that's annoying. Oh, this is the Torna DLC storyline. Yes, I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I didn't finish this, the DLC. And I can't select this game in the description because they don't actually have this listed as a separate game, which is really annoying. Oh, Lord Adam, I hear the capital's been attacked. Is it true? What to do? At least Alita hasn't fallen into large-scale disorder yet. It's still fairly safe here. Everyone at the mansion, your wife, we all worry about you when you're out in dangerous places, Lord Adam. They're deeply concerned, but they won't and can't tell you to come home. I understand that. When it comes to it, we'll open up the mansion to needy people in line with your orders. I'll make sure that we are mentally and logistically prepared for that. Please don't overextend yourself trying to resolve this situation too quickly. Thanks, man. Bloomin' Twitch. Yeah, it's weird, right? That technically it is a DLC, but also technically it is a separate game. I have it as a standalone disc. Well, cartridge. Oh, hi, you've all met the king, I take it. He was a military officer in his younger days. Led Torna to many a glorious victory, they say. You can see it in the way Lord Adam leads the resistance army. He inherited his military smarts from his old man. No coincidence that there are many. You can see I'm really enthralled in this storyline. Get on with it. That's Lord Adam for you. That's just really heaping on the character building. You do skim through a lot of text. What I might do is I might make my way up to the village up there in the mountains to the right. I think it's where it is. And then I'll scoot fast travel to Gormit, I think it was.
Aren't we intrepid?
See, they won't tackle me because they know I'm going to kick their ass if they... Actually, I might go down here. See, you always get distracted. That's the problem with this game. You just keep going around. Oh, I might go here. Oh, and there's another thing. Oh, there's another thing. Alright, last time I came down here, these guys all kicked my ass, but now I'm at a level where, yeah, they're not going to affect me. Ugh. Ladders. Ladders are overrated. Oh, crap. So you just... I like what they've done with the main chick, Laura. They haven't gone about making her overly sexy or except this blade. Yeah. But no, they've done a good job on making her a character within her own right without having to show boobage or whatever. I wish they would do that more with some of the characters in this game. I got nothing against TNA, but you can't overdo it. That's all I'm saying. Oh, this mechanism looks ancient. There's nothing for us here for us now. What? What do you mean? I've got the. Maybe I'm not leveled up enough to be able to cipher it. That sucks. Oh yeah, no, don't get distracted. Go back up and get to that village. I just keep imagining what could the Switch do if it was more powerful. This game would look bloody fantastic if they could just put it on a machine that actually could handle everything a little bit more smooth.
This is becoming addictive.
I got lots of penicillin. That's fantastic.
Aren't we intrepid?
You can actually attack the totem pole. Right. No, we won't be doing that. We'll just move along. She almost looks gothic. Not quite gothic, but yeah, and she's got the short hair, so that's kind of eliminating the whole "oh, look at me" aspect. She's just downplaying her beauty.
This is becoming addictive.
Meanwhile, Bridget there's just showing everything, everyone. I like it how you first come here, everyone's attacking you, but when you get leveled up, everyone just backs off. Just a reminder, if you haven't been on my streams lately, on the 5th of February, Sydney time, at about 5 p.m, I'll be streaming as part of Nintenfest. So Nintenfest is a once a year, I guess you could call it a celebration of all things Nintendo. And it's run and operated by, hang on, I'm going to give him a shout out. Let me see if I can, Super Nintendo. This should work.
Oh, Cheesehead.
This fucking guy! Where's my phone?
I haven't seen this before.
You scared me still. Lambo Leap! Let's do it! Lambo!
Happy birthday!
It's the 10 mic.
This is the 10 mic.
Where the fuck is my phone? I don't
That
know
was way too easy.
That's not the best clip.
Thank you. Did you have a beer in your pocket?
Yeah, I got it. One beer countdown.
Alright, that wasn't the best clip. It picks a random clip. I don't have any control over that. But yeah, he will be, Super Nintendo Bros will be operating Nintenfest. And this is his third Nintenfest that he's done. It's a worldwide stream event. So it goes around the globe for 24 hours. And this will be my second one that I've appeared on. Last year, it was my biggest stream. So, episode number 30 of the Synth Spacey Show will be a part of the Nintenfest. Looking forward to that. So the reason why I'm bringing that up is I want you guys to get your questions in. Send them into brian@synthspaceys.com. And you got to film yourself, record yourself for 30 seconds or, 1 minute or less. And make it in landscape, not this portrait up and down rubbish. And it could be any Nintendo related question whatsoever.
The suspense is killing me.
And I look forward to these Synth Spacey shows every month, but this one's going to be even bigger. I'll have Uncle Chunt, the Top Loader, and Retro Kaiser, who's lurking in the chat as Emerald Rangers, will be all as they'll be all on as guests on this particular episode. And it's going to be big. Looking forward to that.
Aren't we intrepid?
Dr. Scott, Nick. My internet keeps dropping out, but I hope you have a great stream. Thank you for dropping by. Sorry to hear about your internet. It sucks that in 2022 people still have problems with internet. Classic NBN. Meh. Oh, super happy. Look at that. They're glowing. You helped my dad out right before. Thanks. My mum and dad were so happy they made me an extra big dinner. It was so good. When I get big, I'm going to be strong enough to help people just like you. First, I got to learn archery from my dad. All right, they're super happy. Community gained. Zunk.
You have
You have my thanks. My belly was full and happy for the first time in a long while. God, we live in just so spoilt times. I can't remember the last time I was absolutely starving. Alright, that was one. I hear that the capital was attacked just like Feltley Village. We just want to go about our own business in peace. Why has this sort of thing got to go and happen? It's times like these I wish our knight would come riding in to protect us. Oh, you don't know? It's an old story, but the innkeeper says he remembers, of course, when he was only a boy then. That's this dude. You're looking at him. That's the knight. It's him. Still, it's hard to believe a knight could just come from a place like this, so it might just be a story. I saw smoke coming from the capital where big black shadows were flying around. It was really scary. Is everything okay now? It's got to be okay, or else he wouldn't be here, right? I'm scared that Hyber Village is going to be attacked too. No one's going to attack here. It's a dump.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Look at this kid just sitting there hanging out. Cool. So the house that he was talking about is up here. This is where he grew up, apparently. But he can't remember it. Emerald Rangers is back. Emerald Rangers, did you want to join the chat? Just let me know. I mean, you know, like chat. Oh, what? We're going to have a flashback. Wait. What's wrong? He's there. Enough hiding. Come out and face us. Is that an Aldanian soldier? What are you doing here, man? Apologies, ma'am. I got turned around first time in 20, you see. A lost Aldanian soldier. Now, where have I heard that before? Ah, you could be McNeff from Europe's unit. Oh, yeah, that was it. Europe's really wrote about you, you know. Did you hear me? Looks like there's no fooling you. Nothing for it but to make my escape over your dead bodies. Oh wow, this guy's just gonna get his hided to him. Yeah, I might need to resub next pay. Keep on getting that annoying Optisab with what looks like Uncle Chunt's not very good clone. That guy's... he's actually good. It's good to see that, you know, they're using him to advertise. Because he actually does come up with good tips for streamers. I just wish it could be me. Just jelly. Conspirator. Actually, this guy's actually a little bit beefed up with the stats. Yeah, so my top 10 most played games on the channel are Rocket League, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Phantasy Star, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Animal Crossing: A New Horizon, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Number 7 is Lost Judgment. The Legend of Zelda is at 8. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, this one, is in 9. Forza Horizon 5. And the sound effects are not working. The bot's just broken tonight. I wonder why it's like that. It just doesn't like you guys. I think the sound effect you were looking for was...
Wow! Congratulations!
Yeah, the sound effects are jank.
Wow.
Wow. Alright, storyline continue. I found a corruption device on this man. A spy then, I see. An Ardanian citizen plotting together with Kaori. Death is all he deserves. Wait, you were tracking me down and you didn't even know that? We weren't tracking you down to begin with. Our Ardanian troops have been running up the Kohen remnants. How do you say that? Kohen remnants, wherever they find them. Perhaps this scum sensed he would be found out too and decided to run. Why, thanks for the compliment. However, I'd refrain from making it sound like a done deal if I was you. Or don't actually. Stay carefree. Or the easier for us to sweep your legs from under you. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I'm glad you're in high spirits, friend. But have you ever considered taking your current predicament a little bit more seriously? Bah, I'm not about being lectured by some pretty little taunt princeling. Adam, would you please let us take charge? Sure, go right ahead, but what are you planning to do? We cannot suffer a court spy to live. Please handle it in the prescribed way and be thorough. Can we kill him? Can we kill him, please? Wait, you can't be serious. I'm sorry, Laura. You don't have to look. Ah! Is he dead? How humiliating. He wouldn't keep still. It took some doing. And yet the result speaks for itself. Superb work, Brigid. How do you say her name? Brigid. Have you been practicing? Oh, you probably missed because of that commercial. I was asking if you wanted to come on and join in on the chat. That's what I was asking before. Are you taking the mic? What the hell is this? I told you, did I not? A court spy cannot be allowed to live. Henceforth, you will not be allowed to use McNeff's name. Starting today, he will be no more. So what? I just become someone else? You must be soft in the head. It's a bit too late for me, sadly. Okay, that's all cool. I'm only going to go for another half an hour anyway. You needn't worry. You look so much better this way. They just gave this dude a sex change. What the hell are you on about? Stop mocking me. You know that's not what I meant. Be silent! You insult not only my land, but also my friends. You'd think I'd overlook it. Be glad you still draw breath. Oh, the little prince is angry. In case you haven't noticed, Hugo gets a little bit scary when he's angry. I know not if you overseas are actually Korean. I simply looking to misdirect our ire. What I do know, however, is that no overseer would let a captured spy remain in enemy hands. From now on, you'll be a follower of Adam. That should serve as sufficient cover, don't you think? You're helping me? We all have our roles to play in life's rich little stage. We simply want you to be able to keep playing yours. Can you take it from here, Adam? Will do, friend. Please make a space for him in the capital. We're going to give him a cup of tea and a house and... Wow. I'm sorry, did we just press gang the poor bastard? If that had been our aim from the start, we'd have many more prisoners waiting. But what I'm after is the information he has. One day we may need it. That's why I'm giving him to Adam. Well then, in the meantime, we should go and report back on all this. But what do we even say? We can say that sadly, blood-crazed wild beasts got to him before we did. He gave his life for Danian honor. Yeah, sounds cool. That's a truly unsettling smile, Hugo. So we just gained a community member?
You didn't have to, but thanks.
That's odd. We just found a spy, and rather than killing, which is, standard issue, they helped him. Gave him a sex change, I think. Yeah, bit weird. Look at all these missions you got to do. See all those blue exclamation marks? They're all side quests that I've got to get done. That was weird. I was not expecting that side mission to unlock like that. I was just up here to look to see if there was anything new. Well, I found it, didn't I? So that's the thing with this game. It's a huge side fetch quest game. I don't mind it. I've got the patience for this, but I know so many people would just be like, nah, not gonna do it. not for me. And I totally get that. This one we should be able to unlock, I think.
Aren't
Yeah.
we intrepid?
Oh, God, and this one's got something more to say. Pretty scary outside the village. Are those bandits still about? They're some nasty folk. Quite a few times I've had to give shelter to people fleeing them. The bandits are after core crystals they can sell on the black market. It's terrible. I reckon I can get caught before too long now that Jin's here in Torna. Okay, cool. Great story, bro. So cool.
This is becoming addictive. Nature makes a fine ally.
It's this collection shit that I don't like in this game, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Whereas in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, you see an item on the ground, you just run over it, you get it. There's no, this stops the flow of the game. You unlock it, they say, "Oh, that's terrific," and then you move on. It just, yeah, breaks the monotony of the flow of the game.
Aren't we intrepid?
You get to the point where you don't want to collect anything because it just takes too long.
This is becoming addictive.
Alright, so I think I should be skipping travel. The garment. Waiting.
That was quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Just getting my bearings. I had to work out where I was. I haven't been here for a while, so there's probably a few updates on some of the people you chat with.
Nighttime. I do love a bit of peace and quiet.
I want to rest now.
I do like the art design. Bit grainy though, that's the only problem. This game needed to be running on a better piece of hardware. I think it struggles for that.
The suspense.
Far out. Why can't I unlock anything? It's freaking annoying.
It's not the end of the world.
No, it's not the end of the world, but it is annoying. And this is a dead end. Okay. I like how there's still people out there that think that Microsoft are gonna buy Nintendo. It ain't gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. If they were gonna buy Nintendo, they would have done it by. They would have been able to do it by now. And at what point has Nintendo ever made it, clear that they're for sale? No one's ever said that they're for sale. Nintendo are just doing their own thing and making shit ton of money in the process. And they're Japan's most successful company. So not only will it be wrong of any company to come in along and buy it, not only is it not going to happen just because Nintendo won't allow it, the Japanese government won't allow it. They'll step in. Well, if you're not going to hold on to your company, we'll buy it. There'll be a bidding war between them and the Japanese government. Just don't think it's going to happen. At least not my... I don't want it to. I don't want to see Japan lose Nintendo. I don't think Microsoft deserve it. Where were those kids? Those brat kids that I remember seeing.
Aren't we intrepid?
Keep Nintendo with Nintendo.
This is becoming
I'd like to see Sega and Nintendo combine. That would be cool. and maybe Capcom and Konami can get bought out by Nintendo. That would be freaking excellent, actually. Yeah, it still sucks to see Sega and Atari for sure. Nah. I don't mind it being simply eaten up by Nintendo. I have no issue with that at all. Because Sega, they just aren't doing anything with their brand really much. Not on a scale big enough to satisfy me. It really is sad.
This is becoming addictive.
Bat hinge? What the hell's a bat hinge?
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
I don't know how people do 24-hour streams. That kills me. To think I could have stowed away on the ship to earn myself some coin in Torna. Well, it's all too late now. Did I just say that out loud? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm on the straight and narrow now anyhow. I've been living alone for a long time now, and I've done some pretty bad things. It's tough for a little girl to grow up and all by herself. But if you think you can turn things around, I think I can dare to dream too, just a little. That's such a sobering story. What about this doc dude? What's he got to say? I think it's pretty soon I'll have to done all the research here I can do. The technology being delivered in Torna is the best in Oris, so they say. Yep. So in other words, you got nothing for me. Okay, cool. Let's move along. Yeah, I think this game is slow paced.
This is becoming addictive.
So that Jin sword is pretty chunky. And that was all that for 9 experience points. Feel kind of cruel.
Aren't we intrepid? Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
I don't know why that chick is always walking around with her eyes closed. What's that about?
The suspense is killing me.
Cool. Want to be on the next episode of the Synth Spacey Show? Then remember to send in your video questions. There can be a question about anything gaming. In this case, for the next episode, Nintendo. Keep it under 1 minute, record in landscape, and be creative. Send them to brian@synthspaces.com with SSS question in the subject line. And speaking of, I've been getting a few questions sent in today, so that's cool. I think we've got about 7 questions, but given that this episode is going to go on for such a long time, I need as many questions as I can get from you guys. So get them sent in, and you can be on the next episode. I think getting on the Synth Spacey show is a pretty cool thing because, you know, every episode I've got 3 cool guests on and you get to hear your question being played out and you hear our responses to it. It's a win-win. And eventually I hope to get some big guests on there.
You're coming with me, treasure. Aren't we intrepid?
But I think this game is like comfort food. You can just sit here and not think too much. And I like games where you don't have to think too much.
This is becoming addictive. This is
In about
becoming addictive.
2.5 weeks time, I'll be getting a couple of weeks off and trying to think of what I can do in that time. I might spend that time upgrading the arcade machine. I do need to get started on that. It's been staring at me, ready to get, you know, modded. I'm scared to touch it. That's my problem. So I'm still planning an attack on what to do with it. What we got here? An update. Oh no, this one says Taras. Yeah, it must have been made by someone who knew him. That's it. I'm so sorry everyone, but I had to make sure. One way or another, Charlotte will need some closure on this. I'm with you. I would have done the same in your position. That's a sad thing about miracles. They rarely happen. Don't beat yourself up about it. What a weird thing to say. Minos, right. It wasn't your fault, Laura. You don't have to bear the burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys. Do you think perhaps Taras left something behind that we could take to Charlotte as a keepsake? Is it Charlotte? Yeah, Charlotte. Like what? I haven't seen anything of worth left or lying around. Charlotte says he was a cautious man, in which case it's plausible that he would have predicted the attack. We still don't know why he came back here in the first place. I'll admit I'm very curious. Then I suggest by starting to investigate the area around his lodgings. Your Majesty, please watch your step. I'm sure His Majesty doesn't require that much mollycoddling. Do you think he might have known Mother? If he did, we owe him thanks. It would have been a hard life for her all alone here. Yeah, if only we'd made it in time, we could have simply asked. I pray you're in a better place now. She seems like they really do a good job of painting her to be this very kind character. And a much more interesting character than Rex.
Aren't we interested?
I'm something of an expert.
Rex is he's just not an interesting character. That's my take on it. I love Pyra. I love God damn it, Mithra. Yeah. But Rex just doesn't deserve them. Oh, we unlocked ability.
I can keep on going, especially at this rate.
So all I'm doing here is to see if any of these characters can have their abilities leveled up. And not many of them can. Allows the use of the art assigned to X at the start of the battle. Skill points needed? Nope. Doesn't say what you need to do in order to unlock it. I like that 2D art. Very cute. You see, I like it, but I don't. I don't think it suits her. Like, hang on. It doesn't suit her. They kawaii it. They, what's that word? Chibi fire a little bit. It is cool artwork, but that should be in the instruction manual, I think. Which, by the way, doesn't come with an instruction manual. That sucks. Oh, I've got all these slots I can fill up. Damn it, what am I doing? Wait, it's a girl? Couldn't tell really sadly. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a chick. And that's what I was mentioning earlier, that with her, they don't over-sexify her. They make her charming. Like, she comes across as being a lesbian when you look at her, to be honest. But she is romantically tied in with Jin. I don't think at this point you find that out. I think it's in the sequel or in the proper game that you find that out. So this is a prequel. Shock horror. He finds out.
make sure to get my 5 veggies a
Good
day.
for you. I'm just assigning. This allows their relationships with the other characters to boost up. It's just a stupid thing that they do in JRPGs. Defeat Nimbo via the approximate in Torna. Wow. There's all these different prerequisites that you got to meet to be able to level up. Alright, I think I should just get on with it. Well, I'm glad I at least achieved something here. We did get some of the missions progressed along, which is good.
This is becoming addictive.
But I'm still looking for those 2 dumb kids in that other mission. It's not as straightforward as Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was.
This is becoming addictive.
You're doing a lot of circling around in the same... I think it's because this is a much smaller game, being that it's just a DLC. So they had to do something to recycle the landscape that they had made for the game, which is something I wish GTA 5 did. It just seems like a waste that they would make GTA 5 and not come out with any DLCs. It's just boggling to me that that has not happened yet. Because I liked the DLC in GTA 4. That was cool. And they just flat out couldn't be bothered with GTA 5. They're just like, yeah, we're not going to bother. We can't be asked. Oh, it looks like we found something else here.
I'm something of an expert.
See, you find this crap by accident.
The suspense is killing me.
Buried down here.
Don't have to.
Cool, what did I unlock? Treasure chest!
The suspense is killing me.
Tara's note. Just a scrap of paper, seriously. It says Nox Promontory, and that's it. You could have at least signed it or something. How are we supposed to make sense of anything now? Hold on, I've seen this writing before. It's been written in a glass pen. When this is dried, hidden colours will show themselves. You mean like a pen made of glass? I've never heard of such a thing. One of Torna's finest inventions. It's only caught on with enthusiasts, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Indeed, but this means there's what I missed. Game Balls, thank you. Sorry, I didn't catch on what was going on there. Thank you for the follow. Glad to see you could drop in. We're just playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Torna the... Oh, God, it's such a long, lengthy name. Hang on. Yeah. Torna the Golden Country. That's right. I wasn't sure what was happening there. I'm looking at... Because Spacey's bot didn't really make it that clear this time, but reading's hard. My name is Brian. I go by the name of Since Spaceys. I've been playing video games since Space Invaders, hence the name. And once upon a time used to work for a few gaming companies back in the day. So that's my story. What's your story? There is an introduce yourself button there, actually.
Aren't we intrepid?
Actually, Emerald Rangers, you've never pressed it. If you look in the arcade tokens, you'll see it. No, I don't think it's introduced. I think if you go to the arcade tokens button. What am I supposed to do here? Because we unlocked that note. Now what? He's contributed $6,000 to the Play Balan Wonderland Challenge. Thank you. I think. We found this. So why is... Report back to Eurofet Elites Militia in Tawana. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's right, because we've got to go tell him. Emerald Rangers redeemed first in chat. Well done. You probably got like a billion points in sitting there. Seeking a seeker. No, that's not it. What mission was it we were doing? Anyway, let's just go back.
This is becoming addictive. I know the drill.
Cool. I can't wait for this Spacey show. I've got to find a hat. I've got to find a Nintendo hat. Here we go. G'day, I'm Retro Kaiser of the Emerald Rangers, video game reviewer, former shock jock, internet DJ, radio DJ, reading's hard, and one hell of a sexy beast.
Let's polish up the structure.
Oh, we can get a few more items here. Cool.
Phew. Finished.
I don't know what these do, but whatever.
Finished.
Game Balls has contributed $2.50 for me playing Wonderland, Balan Wonderland. Thanks, I think. Oh, did we get all of these? Cool.
I was so self-absorbed, I almost burnt it to cinders.
That voice actor is so saucy.
3, 2, 1, and we're done.
I hope you'll appreciate the embroidery.
Alright, so that's all the items we could craft. And now the rest. I hope we can level up 1 or 2 characters. Now, damn! Got a long way to go. I need to spend more time in this game. I just get so distracted at the moment with all these different games that I've got left to go through my back burner with. I probably should start concentrating on spending more time in gaming every night. Instead of just sitting there watching YouTube videos. I've been watching so much Trash Taste. Catching up on all the past episodes of that. Yeah, I've got to get rid of that Spacey's bot message. I figured out why it doesn't just show the emotes. Because the Spacey's bot is not subscribed to Since Spacey's. That's why. So it can't use the emotes.
This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
Music's just so random. I like the fact that they've gone a different direction with the music. I just don't know if this was the direction they should have taken. I already beat this one. Yeah.
Aren't we intrepid?
Still don't know what intrepid means. Yeah, okay. Got no idea. Anything down here that I can get to? Oh, there's a way down. Okay. Just not sure if I've been down here, that's all. Nothing of interest here, cool.
Aren't we intrepid?
Sorry for the low energy tonight. I don't know why I'm not with it at the moment. Maybe it's the medicine.
This is becoming addictive. I know the drill.
But Sunday night, I should have a little bit more energy. Not Sunday night, Sunday.
Aren't we intrepid?
Let's take on this. Oh, we've got a. Can I get it? Can I get it? Yes. What have I unlocked?
Light has some unexpected uses too.
What was the point of that? Oh, cool. Residual. Burgers are ready. Midnight snack. Dude, you gotta stop doing that, man. It's gonna catch up with you later. Trust me on that. Let me guess, you don't go to bed until at least 3 a.m. or something stupid like that. Don't want to be your dad, I'm just saying. It's gonna come back and bite you on the ass. Let's take this big chicken thing on. How rude are we? It was just sitting there minding its own business. Okay, 2 a.m. you go to bed. Wow, all that for 13 experience points.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. My chair had broken, and the good folks over at AK Racing sent me a new handrest for it, which was really cool. It's under warranty, so they're obliged to. It wasn't because they did it because they're nice people, but it was just still good to be able to get it. It was prompt and it was quick, so I can give them credit for that. But yeah, the handrails, it's just a shame that they break so easy. I haven't done anything. Like, I haven't sat here chewing on my handrests. It's going to feel weird. You know when you get something that breaks and you have to throw it out? It always feels weird throwing stuff like that out, because it's not much wrong with it. Yes, is all here. Plenty enough apple lamps and ally sheeting now done. I make self to making of Silver Cylinder. It will not be a moment. If you watch the IGN review of Xenoblade Chronicles special edition, or definitive edition, sorry, they screw up the pronunciation of some of the characters. It's just really weird. So the person that read out the review, he had not played it. Oh, did your cats attack your chair? No. No, they don't go up on the chairs here. They know not to go up. And I'm always worried about my Street Fighter 2 chair, that they're going to jump up on that. But so far, the Street Fighter 2 chair is safe. I keep something on it at all times, which is kind of annoying because I want to look at the chair. I don't want to see a towel or a shirt or something on it. Oh, what the? We've got to fight this? Great. Should be spectacular treasure, alright, but Dundon found and followed by big bad monster on the way back. Sorry, friends. Could you dispose of this thing for me? Maybe no way to open the treasure otherwise. Thankings in advance. Game Balls, first time chatter. Thank you very much. Cat attack. My cats are pretty well behaved. I do have 2 cats. One's called Mimi, and the other one is Chibi.
The suspense is killing me.
And I used to have a cat called Fufu, but she sadly passed away last year, so I said no more cats, that's it, no more, don't want any more. 4 weeks later we end up with Chibi. I said too soon, but that's not how it played out. If get hold of certain thing in great number, Darden can say goodbye to the life slave under. Okay. Duden return to Torna now. Greatest to thanking friends. Duden leave collectibles here as a reward as promised. Hope will come in handy. See, this is an awesome thing that Twitch does now that I really like. When someone chats for the first time, it highlights that. I love that. I wish it did it earlier, but nah. Awesome stuff. All right, so we got another person in. We got to get community level to 4. We've still got so many. Just got to keep doing side missions. There's no getting around it. All right, well, that one's done.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
A few people are leveling up. Cool. Guys, I might leave it at that. We've just hit 11 o'clock. I would stream longer, but I got an early start tomorrow, much earlier than normal. If I can get to my sheen. Thank you everyone for coming in and viewing. Hang on, I think that's better. I got to get rid of that. I do want to play Persona 5, but I just don't got the time. Emerald Rangers, would you prefer seeing Persona 5 than this? I think it would be more entertaining than this. More voice acting. I love Xenoblade personally, but it's hard to stream. It really is hard to stream. I don't know. I think Persona 5's too commercialized. That's the problem with it. But I guess more people would watch. Hard to tell. I'll be back on Persona. Oh, really? Okay. But I do love this game. Persona 5 it is. I'll probably play that next week. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays if you're new to the channel. Thank you to everyone that followed. In fact, we'll do the credits now. Let's get to the awesome. These are today's good eggs. Where's my music? Music, please. I've got to get Cameron's music back in. I think he's sulking. Because I'm using... This is copyrighted. And I get struck every time I shove this on YouTube. These are all the people that made today's good eggs. Yeah, let me start that again. That's very appropriate. These are all the good eggs from today's stream. We had Game Bowls with the follow. Thank you very much. And we had Madino with the host. Pretty quiet stream tonight. Hopefully that will change in the next coming weeks. I'll be back again on Sunday at 11 AM. Hope to see you then. We'll be streaming BioShock for something different. Until then, I don't know. I don't have an outro, sorry. My name's been Brian. I've been gaming since Spaceys. That'll do. Bye. I was waiting for you to do one last fart. No? Oh, you ran out of sound effects. You can't do it anymore. Let me fix that for you. Bye.